Okay, so we're going to start talking about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. There's going to be a good reason we need to learn about Maslow's is because it gives us a kind of an idea of if someone is acting in a certain way, they may be needing some of these things that are on this Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And it's more important to know what's driving our behavior and why do we act a certain way, or what's motivating us to act a certain way. That's going to be the reason why people act out, and then also why people do the right thing and or end up being really successful in life. So each person is going to be motivated by different things. You're probably making a transition from where you were motivated by your parents. They were, that's where you got all your needs from. And you still get several of them from your parents, but then maybe now you're trying to get more acceptance from your friends, or maybe you're motivated more by your friends. That's a natural thing that's going to happen to you throughout your life, but what you need to understand is, are you choosing virtuously or are you choosing negatively? Are you choosing healthfully or unhealthy? So that's why you have to learn to evaluate situations effectively. So when we're talking about the hierarchy of needs, at the bottom of the triangle, which you should have watched in the video, you're going to find out that you have physiological needs. Without these needs, then you are not going to live. So physiological needs are going to be food, water, oxygen, sleep, protection from extreme temperatures, which is also shelter, elimination, which unfortunately you have to say this, but it's peeing and pooping. The next one is going to be sensory needs. It's hearing, seeing, feeling, tasting, and mental stimulation. Number 8 is going to be motor needs, which is also movement. Okay, so if you don't move a muscle, then that muscle is going to deteriorate and it's going to have atrophy, which means it shrinks and it kind of goes away. If you've ever had a cast on your body, after that cast came off, you would be able to see that for sure. So that's muscle atrophy. The next step, or the next part of hierarchy of needs, is going to be safety and security. So there's going to be 3 parts to safety and security. And remember, when we're moving through these hierarchy of needs, the theory says that you have to meet the bottom level before you can get to the next level. So the 3 parts of safety and security, the first one is going to be the need to be free from anxiety and fear. So anxiety, what you need to know about that, there's going to be different levels of anxiety. Everyone has general anxiety, and anxiety means that it's the fear of the unknown. So say that you were kind of nervous about starting high school as a freshman. Well, the next year when you become a sophomore, that's not going to be a fear anymore because you've already experienced. So new experiences may cause anxiety, but they also kind of solve anxiety because once you kind of experience something, you know that there's nothing to be afraid of. Now, there's also going to be a level of anxiety that's going to need, medication or something like that, which would be diagnosed by a doctor. So there's different levels of anxiety, but it's important to know that we all suffer from a little bit of anxiety, and it's natural. Number 2 is going to be the need to be secure in the environment. So most of our homes are the environment that we feel the most safe in, but, we want to be able to be in places where we feel safe. There's ways that we can make ourselves safer. You don't walk through a parking lot alone at night. You lock your doors when you're at the house. Maybe, you don't walk by a van where the door is. So there's going to be things that you yourself can ensure your safety. Number 3 is going to be the need for order and routine. 6 months ago when the whole world shut down, that messed up, or that kind of changed our order and routine, which could have caused some safety and security problems.